Alright, here we are. Hello, Piper. I just shot some big-ass super mutants, I guess. And a rust devil. Guess that's something. We'll take that for my settlers. Here are the big guys. Well, let's take that too. Let's take that too. Short piper rifle, why not? Why not? Yeah. Come on, Piper. We need to go to a doctor at the, I don't know what's it called. At a settlement. This is the way up. Careful. Let's not drop off. Alright, here we go. Oops. Oh, and there's something up there. Alright. See, we can go there. Without dropping. Scourged. Yeah, careful, Piper. She fell down. That's no good. Let me see. Let me do this. Yeah, that's all good.
Better days, haven't it?
What? She said something. Give me that pistol. Guess I could do this. Phew. Nice. Give me that. Oh, it's down there.
What was that?
I don't know what it was, but it's dead. I don't trust people in this place. I don't trust them at all. Shoot first. Ask questions later. That's my philosophy. Mass fusion building. Alright. There we go. It's deed. What we got here?
Guess they're not interested in sharing, huh?
Guess not. Oh, look at that. Nice. You keep that. I'll take that. What's this? Nice. And some flamer fuel and some rounds.
How high up you looking to go?
Don't know, Piper. Another pistol, good. The 2 dead bodies. Thought there was another one. Or did that one just fly down here? Could be. Well, let's go. Let's be careful of mines and stuff. Oh, look at that. Took care of that. Thank you. Can keep that. Oh, look at that. Getting close. Ah, dang it. Alright.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Back off, buddy.
Better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you.
I don't think so.
Bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
Why'd you have to go and say that, huh?
well.
Breaking my heart over here. You alright, brother?
Yes.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of it.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for
this
the
looks
people.
bad.
You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I feel you.
I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Okay. Can we drop him? Come on. We need to take him everywhere with us now. Give me your letters. Alright. We need to go to a doctor. A Dr. Amari, if I remember correctly.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. Save.
All right.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Yeah, let's do that. I guess we need to go downstairs.
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
Sure. Are you coming, Nick? Come on. Come on. You're walking upstairs. Your Piper knows what's up.
Hey,
Go ahead.
over here.
Good.
There you go. All right.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you.
You're in the railroad. What's this all about?
You explain, Nick.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellog, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please help us.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Thanks.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
All right.
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay. What can we do about it?
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Sit in a memory loungers. This memory lounger. Sit. Aha. Well, there we go.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Here we go.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay. This is freaky,
Remember,
but I like it a
you are
lot.
experiencing these memories as Kellog. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down that goddamn radio. I'm trying to sleep.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Okay. Now what?
I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this.
Wow.
You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
Alright.
There. Try that one.
I'll try that one.
You think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Okay.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
This is not what I want.
That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect
yes.
you to the next intact memory.
Let's keep looking, indeed. I don't care much for the backstory of Kellog. I want to know where Shaun is.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellog? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
No idea
Just
what
so you
you're
know,
talking about.
they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Okay. Where is it? It's up there. Okay. What?
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellog? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Yeah.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Blah de blah de blah. Blah de blah. What's this?
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
All Wastelanders, bartender.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Been there. It's better get me somewhere. So far, it's pretty useless.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Hey.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute. I'm working for you. There's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748. Initiate.
System offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Well, we know now.
There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Kellog definitely had something to do with the Institute. And the Institute is real.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hope.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Really.
it's all...
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. Find him. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human.
Damn.
Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Yes.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, no. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Shaun!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Yeah, me too.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Now what?
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Yeah, this is in Diamond City.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
So?
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellog.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Shaun.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Fuck.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Dang.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Weird.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Are you?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Well, yeah, exactly. Perfect hiding spot.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Rad-Away. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Thanks, Doc.
Hope you got what you were looking for.
Take that. Rad-Away. Rad-X. Buff out, Wonder Glue. Nice. What's more? Oh, magazine.
Nice.
Yeah, let's take that.
One with fists. War.
Buff out.
Got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Shut up, Kellog.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Oh, plenty of useful stuff in here. Get there, Piper. Yeah, Rad-X. Well, I guess I'm ready to go. Where's Valentine?
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next. Hey, let me ask you something.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Why do you ask?
I just had a hard go with the transition myself. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. And folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, Heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Yeah.
Hey.
Just let me know.
Nothing, thanks. So, the glowing sea, huh? The glowing sea, filled with radiation. Is that guy still here? Let's put him somewhere a little less obvious. Here. Oh, Nick. Don't know who you were talking to. But we need to find a power armor, that's for sure. What are you doing? And I know just the place. Got a wide collection of power arms. Right here. So, I'd like to dismiss Piper.
Hey, wait there.
Point the way.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
I might bring you along.
Would you like me to go with you?
Yeah. Who are you?
There's so much ground.
Scavenger? What? Ooh, where? What was that? A raider. Alright.
Oh, someone should make use of it.
They won't be needing those items any longer.
Is there anything else? I guess so. Yeah, keep that. I might take a robot or two with me. Could take Ada with me. I certainly won't take Jezebel with me. She sucks. Or my firstborn.
This unit is ready to serve.
But first, let me see. Which power arm shall we choose? Those are the weaker ones, I guess. The blue one, the white one. This one is pretty awesome. It has some Tesla coils on it, so it can shoot out electric beams. This one is pretty sturdy. This one is pretty sturdy, so I don't know. Might go for this one. Look at that. What a bad boy. Could go with Ada. I don't know. This one is pretty badass too. Cotsworth. He's pretty decent too. I think I'm gonna take Ada with me. Ada, Nick, and me. And let's keep Piper where she is. Let me see. Inventory. Weapons. I got pretty decent weapons with me. Map. Find Virgil in the glowing sea. Anything near? Coast Guard. Guess that's the nearest. First I'm gonna take a little break and then we'll explore more. So, let me put on the Be Right Back screen. And I'm gonna take a little break. We'll see each other after that very soon. Alright, we're back. We're heading for the glowing seas. Let's do this. Looking for some kind of professor that escaped the Institute. I might know a little bit more about getting into it. Because as far as I understand, the Institute is underground.
What'd they use you for? Well, there's grub in this one.
What the? Oh. Tactical power combat rifle, yeah. I'll take that one. I need to go to, let me see the map. Need to cross the bridge and get up here. Alright. Let's ignore the big super mutants for now, I hope.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. So they found us, huh? Holy moly. Piper, did I tell you to get out of here? No, it's a suicide bomber. Really? Die. Anybody need fixing here? I guess you need fixing. I'll repair you.
Heads up.
Yes, powering weapons.
Okay. Damn it. There we go. Ah. Haha. Just stay there, will ya? Stay still. Dang it. He went to pieces. Rest in pieces. Okay, stay still. There you go. Got some medicine for you. Stupid super mutants. Almost. There we go. Dang. I didn't like that. So, crossing a bridge. No. Ah, and I didn't save. Damn, that was stupid. I had to save. Don't forget to save. Oh, level 27. I didn't notice that. That's nice. That's nice. So where do we go from here? I wonder. So if I need to do it all over again, I'm not gonna do it live. No, not again. Let's find out. Well, at least I can play with this one. Look at this. He's gonna jump over the screen. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that again. We've been here before, done that. No, sorry. So I'm gonna end the stream here because that's a whole lot of stuff I have to do all over again. I don't mind, but it will be a waste for this live stream. So I'm gonna end it here. Stupid me didn't save. And don't mind doing this again, but I will not bore you with that. So anybody that has watched, thank you for watching. And yeah, see each other in the next one, I guess. You all have a good one. Laters. Bye.